everybody. I am back for another video. I am so inspired and I really wanted to share with you guys. So over the last couple of weeks, I have watched the Lord of the Rings trilogy, and I'm also reading a book by Brene Brown, and I combined two pieces together and came up with this activity that gave me so much positive, uplifting energy that I just could not even believe it. So I wanted to share and invite you to do the activity as well. So what am I talking about? I am talking about that moment when Bilbo is confronted with Smaug for the first time, and Smaug asks him, "Who are you and where did you come from?" And he goes through this process of making up titles that he claims. And, you know, it's Barrel Rider, it's Luck Bringer, and I've written them all down. And I actually went through and I came up with a whole list of the titles that are all over in the Lord of the Rings movies. And, you know, everything from murderer to Riders of Rohan. I mean, there are so many titles and so many labels. And as you know, I'm all about releasing the labels and the things that no longer serve our best self, that are inaccurate and completely untrue. And I, of course, have a whole bunch that I've talked about on here before with you guys. So to remind you, mine are things like being too sensitive, being lazy, being indecisive, that sort of thing. But I don't believe up to this point that I have ever given myself a title that I chose that felt authentic, that really brought me a huge amount of just this joyful energy that comes with it. So I want to share a few of them that I wrote for myself. What I will say is there were several things that came out during this process. I have about a page and a half of just titles that I came up with. And I had a few commonalities that I thought were very interesting. So I noticed that I claim the title of student in several areas. I'm not necessarily a subject matter expert in those areas, but I love them, and they are things that I am learning and trying to implement in my world to make it a better place. I also claimed the title of observer, searching for the things that uplift and really impact my story and potentially would help someone else. So that brings me to the third one. I love to report on things that inspire me and share that with everyone. So that being said, here's a few of my titles, and I am so excited to share them. So soft voice keeper and sharer, self-compassion, worth, acceptance, spreader, quiet strength, acknowledger, influencer, finding inner guide, facilitator, authentic pace, observer, intuitive brainstorming, connection maker, mindful moment, creator, dreamer and visualization sharer. This is something I haven't done yet, but it's within me and it is screaming to be let out, and I cannot wait to do it. Uncoverer of truths and untruths, silver lining, golden nugget sharer. So there's all these things, and oh my goodness, I hope you guys can feel the energy. I have never, ever felt this way in anything that I have ever labeled myself with before, and it's because they are authentic. I can feel it. It's coming from a deep inner knowing, a deep inner space, and I want this for you too. please take up the challenge and write yourself some titles. I would love to hear below some things that you claim to be. So I'm going to ask you the same thing that Smaug asks Bilbo. What else do you claim to be? Comment below. If you want help on your journey and finding who you are deep inside, I invite you to have a free coaching call with me. Absolutely no obligation whatsoever. And we just see if we are good fit coach to clients. Adult to adult relationship. I am not an authority in your world. You are. And I would love to hear from you guys. So comment below. I have lost my little comment below. I love you guys. I'm so excited to share this. I will comment with titles and the book that inspired this, so that it hopefully jumpstarts your reflection as well. Bye, guys.